Do you really need IL Dan Heng signature Lightcone? If you're unaware, you can get a free S5 Lightcone on the Fall of an Aeon from Herta's store. There lies the question of which one is more worth it. That is what I'm gonna try and find out in today's video, guys. Hello internet! Got Imagine Dragons here. Perfect name for Dan Heng. Stop looking like you're so breedable. I'm gonna do things to you. In terms of stats, I got 3.2k attack almost. That means I'm not on ER rope anymore. Just because I feel like it's easier to manage for this comparison at least. I got 57 crit rate, not a lot. 150 crit damage, way too much for the crit rate I have, and that's due to the fact of my relic set, guys. I don't have a route to the arena. I broke the set apart because if I have a route to the arena, the most I can get is like 65 crit rate. I just can't get the final bit, considering the free Lightcone does not give you crit rate. So I thought since I can't do it for one build, I'll just remove route to the arena, like at all. Resource wise, it's almost max. It's 0 Eidolons, and in terms of the allies, I'm using Lunae, of course. I'm using Tingyun with a cog, with the cog inside her. She shall be spamming her ulti, and the final person will be Pella. Pella will be on the tutorial mission start Lightcone, giving her the ability to just spam her ult as well. The idea here is that I want as much skill point as I can, so we can obey a few of the rules I've set. We're gonna go with a team like this, and we're fighting MC9 as well to fight Mommy Kafka without being dominated with half of my team is just asking a lot. And here we go. But firstly, I want to go with the fastest case scenario, and I will be using my skill points. Even with Pella, if I can guarantee a 3E basic with IL Dan Heng, which I can, let's get rid of the revive from this stupid mob, and now we can use our ulti. Get the ult in. This should do quite a bit. Let's see it. Let's look at the damage. 48,000. Not insane, right? But that's well. Firstly, I do have Righteous Heart. Secondly, Aeon needs a bit of a time to actually take an effect. As you can see, I only have 2 stacks of attack boost, and I do have the 24% increased damage from Aeon. That means I'm almost there. We are almost at the full amount of, benefits from Aeon, and boom, 92k. You can already see a significant increase in damage there. And in goes the next fight. All I'm gonna do is do a basic, because you are going to summon the mob. I kind of want to wait for that to happen first, which I'm gonna go ahead and do since Pella, well, she can regen her like instantly anyway. So let's just wait for the mobs, get this ult in, and look at the amount of energy I'm about to get, guys. Bang! All right, let's do this. Hopefully get our ult. We don't. Ah, that sucks. Oh, now we gotta tank that. I guess Dan Heng will be the one breaking them. Boom goes the freaking 3 basic, 130k damage done, and I have my ulti right away. I'm gonna chain it, no waiting. I actually should have waited for Lunae's ult, but either way, we're still gonna do it. The damage should still be good. Let's see here, dude. Boom, we did 100,000, man. Let's go. Now I do Lunae's skill, though it might be a bit too late. We should be fine there. With a basic here, Tingyun should be able to get my recharge back on Dan Heng. And boom, I think we're doing pretty fine right now. This should be the fastest case scenario, I believe. Right, with Tingyun's ulti and a death reduction on the boss, I believe we are killing it. Let's find out. Bang, 150k. Ah, gosh. Dang, we're killing that. Now you're bringing your mobs. Great, that works for me. Ha. In comes benediction from the dead person to Dan Heng, guys. And now we can use our ult, dude. Pella's energy regen, and look at that. She's gonna break all of these person with one single touch of a basic skill. I'm gonna pretty much have my ult again. Watch this, dude. Boom, look at that. I almost have it already. I'm gonna go and use my ult with Dan. Why the crud not? And let's take a look at the damage as well. 68,000. We can see Aeon is taking effect, right? In terms of stat line with full stacks of everything that Aeon could get, I'm at 4.7k attack pretty much. That's pretty solid, dude. Right, let's keep trucking, man. Right, there is some RNG factors to this fight for sure. Firstly, if that guy debuffs me, it might be a bit screwed, but either way, let's just do some damage here, man. Boom, 130k done. Pretty damn great. This is what I mean by an overabundance of skill points, but I think I might want to use it. Nah, I'll just use a normal skill. Right, here comes the first RNG. Do not hit Pella. Great. Do yourself, and then we do the ult. Just get my freaking field up. I kind of have to use that, although I want Dan Heng to break. But I'd rather not die. Okay, we have a skill 1 here. I'm able to use my ult. Let's go, man. All I'm doing here is to reset their defense reduction, so they're permanently reduced. Up to this point, we are doing fine. Please do not debuff me. Oh yeah, baby. Don't kill. Calculated risk. I totally knew that was gonna happen. I have 9 health left in. Anyways, here comes the dunk. I want to break that guy. Why do you have that little bit left? Very infuriating, but I guess I'll just focus down on grid. I might be able to use my ult now if someone dies. Nobody died though. Darn it. I'm missing the Aeon damage increase because I'm not breaking anyone. I'm hoping I could break a horse guy soon, but I might die before that. Right, all I'll do is again a basic into another basic into yet another basic. Damn. Sophisticated plan. Oh, thank you for hitting me, actually. Right, we are gonna use the ulti again. I summon Shenron. Bite their ass. 53k damage, not the highest, actually. I didn't have Righteous Heart, which is what probably cost it. It's still fine, though. Please do not hit the same person twice. I'm gonna ult right away, because I know you're gonna hit Tingyun and one-shot her, right? Well, it hit everyone but Tingyun. Just how hard do you want to prove me wrong, man? All I need is to like keep them def reduced, keep my Dan Heng having 3 basic. That's all I need for this test, right? Let's go ahead and murder them. I should be able to kill 2 of them, which means I'm using my ult. I still have the def reduction, so no worries there. Just dunk it down, man. Boom, get 50k damage in. Pretty good. Let's reset the def reduction duration. It is soon to be over. Surely you don't one-shot me. Yeah. Right, this guy has no health left, so I do believe with the final hit that does 97k damage, that's pretty good. And we are clearing that in 37 cycles, dude. How about that, Bailu? We don't talk too much in public. For the first build, we did 37 cycles. How about if we switch it to Brighter Than the Sun? I think one of the main difference will be the amount of value the percentage just gives you. It gives you 18 crit rate. On top of that, 36 attack with 2 stacks and 12 energy regen. That alone is already more than Aeon, I believe. If I look at this, now it looks like a really good Dan Heng. Jeez, the flat stat as well in terms of attack. So how much better, or maybe it's just on par? You will find out. And here we go. We're gonna go to the exact same techniques. We'll try and recreate what we've done so far, at least to the best of my abilities. But if the boss decides to hit me and kill me in 1 turn, I can't stop that. Right, we are going to strip this little fellow, and now it's time to dunk down Shenron. And boom, the damage is 53k. Not that crazy, actually. I think it's definitely more than Aeon, but they're both pretty low damage right now because they're not at max stacks yet. In any case, I'm hitting this guy as usual, and now I'm pretty sure I did not do my ult with Pella, so I'm just go ahead and use my 3E basic. This should kill everyone. And yep, man, I don't need this. Why did I speak Japanese? We'll do a basic here, and we are going to wait for him to summon his crud like usual. Get that little gremlins in. It's time for Pella to do her work, man. Let's go with some death shreds. Bang! We should land on everyone. There we go. And with basic skill, I think I don't have enough for my ulti, which is unfortunate. That means I have to attack this Thunderbolt strikes, but we're still fine. Let's go and use our enhanced basic. We will break both of them here. We should do quite a bit. How much though? 160. Yep, as you can very much see, we are doing more than Aeon, and I think it's just due to the fact that I have more crit rate. Like, just critting more, you simply get more consistent damage, and that's pretty much about it. 83k right there. I'm gonna probably like put some numbers as comparison for you guys, but anyways, let's go with Fu Xuan. And with his own Lightcone, you don't have to like force yourself to break the enemy with IL Dan Heng, and that just means it's easier to use, dude. Right, as we finally end our first turn of the whole MOC stage, let's finish this off with a 3 basic. Can I just kill it though? 100k down, and we kill it, man. Up until this point, I think we are still about the same pace. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. But anyways, let's go with Pella's ulti into Dan's ulti soon. And boom, get that def reduction in. And it's time for Dan Heng to dunk down Shenron. Boom, we are doing 80k damage. It does feel like it does more. I might be tripping. We get my energy vent right there. And here comes some RNG. Who are you gonna target, dude? And oh crap, that did not happen last time. What can I do, right? Let's keep going with Dan though. We have another turn, 171k. And there you see, just in terms of the crit rate, I have crit more times than I have done with Aeon. So in terms of easiness to use, it's definitely on the side of his own Lightcone. It's just so much easier when you have that extra 18 crit rate out of nowhere. I'm going to use a basic into my ult here. Let's get a Dan Heng the energy. And I can definitely feel Dan Heng is doing more ult. And do not kill any. Holy cow. I think that happened last time too. I have exactly 9 health. Anyways, with Pella here, which I'm gonna go ahead and do this, get my ult just like that. Jeez, the ult is crazy. We'll do the ult right now into Luocha's ult, and I think we can go with Dan Heng's ult next. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can feel just the increased amount of ults I can do. I've still got 5 skill points. I don't have ever dipped below 3 before. Right, down goes Shenron again. 81k done. And we are almost done with this stage. Do not kill Tingyun and we're good. Yeah, we're fine. It's time for me to finish Groot. I think this should kill you. Bang, 170k down. Yep, holy. That does feel like more damage did. Right, Tingyun comes back, and I think I'm gonna just go ahead and do the better trick, because again, I have way too many skill points. Let's go ahead and do our 3 basic again into our ulti. We have it again. We don't even need to use it, dude. And we cleared it in 37 cycles, man. You are going to love me, Bailu. That aside. And there you have it, ladies and gents. That is the free-to-play Lightcone versus Brighter Than the Sun. So firstly, we can conclude that Brighter Than the Sun is just going to make your gameplay easier, because you just get free crit rate. And by getting free crit rate, you do more consistent damage, right? And you won't be like worried about relics that much, because I have quite some crit rate, like 11 here, you get 5 here, 8 there, 5 there and 9 here. Like, I've got some crit rate rolls and I'm still able to just hit without the Lightcone. Only 57. So even if I root the arena on, it's like 66. So you do need to have some good relics with high crit rate. And because of the crit rate, that just means you do consistently higher damage. And with the ERR, you're able to do more ult in the long run. I've done the counts before. With Aeon, you have 100 energy regen, which is basically 0 gained from relics. You need to kill someone by using 3E basic in order for you to do your ult in 3 turns. You have to kill a mob, which luckily for us right now, Mach is full of mobs. So it's not that big of a deal if you don't have this. But in the future, if they release like one big boss with no spawns, that might be a bit tough. With his own Lightcone, you will be able to attain the ult in 3 turns as long as you do 3E basic 3 times. You don't have to kill anyone, and so to do it 3 times, you will be able to use your ulti. So that alone could be a difference maker, right? And finally, in terms of just the speed of the clear, we are just half a turn faster with his own LC. I was able to clear the boss at the start of cycle 37 versus with Aeon, I was able to clear it at the end. Given there's definitely some RNG involved, but I would say Brighter Than the Sun at E0 will be a lot easier for you to use. And I think the whole reason why they have Aeon, they are forcing you to get better relics, which if you do have better relics, you could definitely use this and be pretty much as good as Brighter Than the Sun. It might still be a bit worse though, since that ERR in the long run will just be more ults on my end. It's hard to really match that if you're using Aeon. But nonetheless, Aeon is still pretty close to Brighter Than the Sun. I'm only like, what, 2 actions slower. That's about it. So to conclude, guys, you don't need this Lightcone. If you are going to will for it, well, of course, if you want to do it, absolutely go for it. But if you're free to play, you're thinking, well, this Lightcone could be that good. It is good, but Aeon at S5, it's a free option. It can be very close in terms of performance. I think you guys will be fine. And that is all for today, guys. So you guys enjoyed today's little comparison here. I'll be preparing a few more unique stuff in the future. And yeah, guys, take care.